Hello and what's up? I hope you're doing fine. Today I'm going to cover on. I'm going to take you through. I'm going to take you through functions. Okay, I'll try to be as simple as possible so that you can understand what we're going to cover. So, okay. Initially I was to cover loops, but we can do this later. Maybe you're wondering how I got here. Okay. My projects are here. So this is a project. This is a where I do Python project. So I've just opened with the menus I can open it, but I've just opened it with VS Code. So when I open VS Code, okay, it takes me to this page. So in that folder we have just the loops, but we're going to cover functions. So we can start with that. Okay, so maybe to get us going, we can do a small definition of Pythons or functions. Sorry. So we can do our definition of functions here. So oh my. Anyway, in a layman's language, okay, we write a function so that we won't have to write many repeated operations, I'd say, so that we can reduce redundancy and then our code won't be that much confusing. We can have an input of user taking input of a text, integer, and programs like let's say addition, subtraction, and the likes. So you can write functions for each so that we can stop having the confusion. Then for function, a function is called. That's one thing you should know. And then we write functions so that our code, basically to make our code not be confusing and we don't repeat ourselves. There's something called don't repeat yourself. Something DRYO. Something, but there's something around that, so we don't repeat ourselves in our code. So let's try and what does a function contain? Function. First thing, how will you know this is a function? So it has a function's name. It has a function's name and a block of statement. Function's name and a block of statement. Example will say, so a function is defined using the name def. Is like once you write this, the computer or the compiler knows this is a function. So we want to calculate age. So this is a function. This is how we write a function. So that now, I did say initially we call a function. A function is called. So when you are calling this function, we will use this statement, calculate age. Okay, we'll do more examples as we go along. So once you've started a function like this, you use a full colon. Then when you click enter, your next line should be indented to just as you've seen. Anyway, so we can say age is equals to birth date equals to birth date minus year. And I say now we can have variables of birth date and year. We can ask a user to input birth date and then input year. Then we can just calculate the subtraction of the two of them, and the two of them to get the age. That's basically a function. Okay, we'll write more better functions as we go along. I'm just trying to give an idea of what we're going to cover. Next thing we're trying to do is okay, we'll do an example of a function. I guess okay, we have a rough idea of what a function is. So I want us to write a function that calculates the area of a pizza. You know a pizza, right? So let's do pizza area. So now, as I said initially, a function, you start with the word def. Now that tells the compiler this is a function. So we're going to do it here, then we'll see how it goes. So we're going to calculate pizza area of pizza. So you can call anything. Okay, your name can be anything. You can call area whichever name that comes to your mind. But there are rules that a name should follow. You cannot start with plus, minus signs. It has to follow the same way I've just written. You normally follow. Okay, there are many rules to writing variable in function. So I want to calculate the area of a pizza. In normal mathematics, area is equals to pi r square. Pi r squared. Pi being so we'll be given pi. Pi is normally 3.1427 something. It's a consistent number. Now the radius is what we can either have it or the user can input. I'm going to show you both cases. So for the first, we're going to define pi. So since it's a constant 3.1427 1414159 something. That's our pi. You can say let pi. Let's just have it. You can have I'm trying to register the error. Anyway, okay, that's it. Now diameter, since we'll use so diameter is equal to equals to 12. Radius equals to diameter over 2. Okay, we shall now we have the diameter. Now we're using the diameter here in line 5. We divide by 2 to get the radius. So area, as I said initially, is equals to pi r squared. So we have pi multiplied by pi r squared. Our okay, in the normal mathematics, let me try and see if I can find area of a cycle. Area of a cycle is pi r squared. So we're going to say pi times radius square. Radius multiplied by radius. I mean